Hi all, welcome back to more DD at Peleliu. This is my take 3 part 19. Okay, I've been absent for a few days. Wasn't really sure where we're at. I can see we're in the US action phase of turn 12, so yeah, just before going into the night turn, we're sitting at Castle. It was 23, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 23, and the limit is 24 we were saying, so it's, yeah, I mean, the game's going to be over. Okay, I'm probably going to go into the night turn with sitting at 23, and we're going to be at 26, aren't we? So I'm going to have 3. But remember, they get 2 Japanese fire phases. We've got all this counter-attack nonsense going on. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure the game's going to be over. Don't have an awful lot of time here just now as well. Just wanted to try and get a little bit going so that I can get this taken down and get something else set up. I've been looking over the rules again for combat. They're sitting there. Watching a bit of playthrough as well. And I have to say, to be honest, I seem to remember enjoying it when I played it before, when I first got it. But watching through the playthrough, I mean, okay, it's just the start of the very first mission, and I watched 2 different playthroughs, a bit of both, and they were both the same mission, and it's not, I don't know, it's not jumping at me and sort of saying, yeah, yeah, I want to get this set up. I know that's just the first mission, but I mean, I'm probably going to be doing that one myself when I do it, you know. So, and plus, I've got the first printing of it. When I think the second printing, although I like the way they've done it. They've got it in. Well, I can get the digital version of it, or I could print it out, I suppose. To be honest, it's not really that as big a rule book, but it's got red lines down the side to say the new bits that have been brought in and whatever. So anyway, we do need to get this finished because it's been on the table too long. I was going to talk a wee bit about it. I watched through Martin's AAR that he'd done some years ago. He also added that he'd done another playthrough since then. That was his most recent playthrough at the time. That was still probably a few years ago. But interesting results, and he got quite close. I think he got quite close, and I'll talk about that maybe at the end of this a little bit, and I can maybe bring up his thread and just mention a few things. So okay, we're in the US action phase, so why don't we just try and do a little bit? Have we not got some exciting bits that we can do? Not really. Well, we mean yes, here we can maybe get at this. One of the positions that Martin says is really important to try and get early on, and you can see it as a painful position. This one is a starter position, this one though, isn't it? I'm not sure if it starts with depth. No, I don't think it starts with depth though. But I think what he's meaning is if you can get into that hex, what say it's A3, is it? Yeah, A3. If you can take that early, then I could see. There's quite a few things I'd like to mention about maybe if I was to get out and try it again, but I think it's almost an impossible game. Like anyway, I'll leave that to the end. Yeah, well we do have a flank attack on this now. Anything else? Yeah, this became open. This we're going to go round the back. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to do a few things. I mean, I should try and be preparing for the night turn, which is just about to happen, but I don't really see the point in putting too much thought into it, really. We lost this as well. Oops. Yeah, I mean, that's a so that's a strong. Yeah, it was another CC that went wrong. That's the other thing I wanted to talk or moan about. I mean, I see you need some luck in this game, but I think this playthrough and my take 2, I want to say I've had no great joy at all with. What am I hearing? Maybe just a bird on the roof or something. No great joy at all with my close combats. They've been really miserable. Anyway, Okay, so yeah, I mean, yeah, I've actually sat down here and press record and thought, I just want this over really. So I might be doing some things here that I maybe wouldn't really be doing, and just to maybe get to an end. Okay, we've got. Well, if I'm going to flank attack this, I need to be attacking with this, and I've only got one strength there, so that's 2 and 1. But that's the flank. Now, is that getting a free action? Yeah. Actually, 7-1's got a range of 3 now as well. So this one underneath got disrupted because blue fired, but we put them in a position that if blue did fire, we were still going to have something to flank it with. We don't know what the depth is, do we? I don't believe. No. And it is in jungle. So, well, that only doubles the unit, and the unit's only a 1. So, so right now that would be 3 against 2. We wouldn't have double. So we're going to clearly attack with this as well. This is 7 right now. But are we going to chuck in a tank support? And and I see we've got 3 actions here as well. 3 action markers anyway. So I'm assuming Semper 5 showed up again. Yeah, it did in the first event. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 against 2 strength at the moment. Let's just say that it's one of the busted 3s down the bottom. That would be, actually that's 10 against 5, Grant. That is still doubling it. You don't need any tanks. The only thing you might, well, he brings all the weapons. Unfortunately, he's not got his hero anymore, or that would have been perfect for the likes of an artillery showing up or a naval artillery. So, I mean, all you could do is... And this tank eventually got hit, didn't he? I want to move this tank this time. I mean, again, does it matter? Yeah, you know what? 10's enough. 10's enough. So we've got the weapons, because we're flanking them. And we've got double the strength. So we're going to see the depth. Oh, no, we're getting this. We're getting this. It's flank again. So it's double flank. So I need to be attacking from 3 different hexes. And we are. So that was handy. That is right, isn't it? Yeah. 2 of the hexes, like if it's flank, it needs to be 2 hexes that are not adjacent to each other. But when it's double flank, it needs to be just 3 adjacent attacks. So we've got him. So he's got a strength of 4 in total because the unit's doubled. We've got a strength of 10. So yeah, have the weapons. We've got double. Both of them are away. Now I've left nothing to dash into the hex, have I? Well, I couldn't, could I? No. And this guy's disrupted. This guy, is that jungle there? I think it is, isn't it? Yes. Well, no, I've got nobody that can go in, have I? He's disrupted. Oh well. Yeah. Well, you're saying you're just wanting over enemy, Grant, so don't worry about it. Okay, so I think that was probably the only attack that we could make, isn't it? Because we can't, well, I don't think we want to attack this. Look at it. It's got CC as well. It's a horrible unit. But we can't. We've got a tank adjacent. Now, he's going to be sitting in tense blue. That's steady blue. I don't think this has got blue fire in it, is it? No. So we really just want to try and hold this red hex here, I think. And not really care about anything else. So, now, counter attack 1, 2, 3. What is it the counter attack do again? It's 14, I think. No, 13 something. Yeah, there it is. Counter attack action. Unoccupied position hex with a field of fire in the US landing beach hex. That's what his priority is. But these are all within 3, aren't they? Yeah. See, I didn't want to start putting too much thought into this, so I just can't help myself, I suppose. So I'm looking at this one because it's closest to me, I suppose. And then I'm going to move this, but the problem with that is I can only move it as far as there, or there. I can only move it 1 hex away. because I've got to stop because it's still going to be an intense yellow. So hang on. So its priorities for a counter-attack unit are going to be to move to an unoccupied position hex with a field of fire and a US landed beach hex. Now hold on though. I was starting to think it's just a tank. Well, in fact, are these not tanks, Grant? They are, aren't they? No, that one's not. That one has. But these are positions that they can move to. But they don't produce a field of fire to anywhere, so that's not good enough. So the second priority is a hex occupied by a US unit, even if not a position hex. If more than one, right, okay. So, well, in actual fact, he's going to get attacked. Even if I move him to there, it's not going to matter. One of them is going to attack him, isn't it? So, is there anything better I could do? Like go and attack him? Oh, I can't. I'm not allowed to, am I? An infantry HQ on his own. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. I'm not going to look it up. So I don't think I can move in. So, 1, 2, 3. So I kind of want this out of the way as well. Well, you know what? I might just back that. This was in here anyway, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 steps. Is there an engineer not here? No, there's not. So, okay, so that's going to move back into there. At least these have got, that's got 3 steps. Well, can't you put the tank? Because I might be moving the HQ as well, actually. Can't you put the tank in there and then move that guy? That'd be an action. Yeah, maybe the tank in there. And then move the HQ. And then just get these guys kind of out of there. I don't know where. Just move them back, right? So this gets a free action 1, 2. It doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. You just keep them off the beach, and then that's going to be an action, like we said. That's going to stay there. Right, move this tank. I'm moving the tank up there. Right. So 1, 2, 3. Tank's going in there. Right, I'll come back to the rest of that. I think I'm going to just make sure I've got an action. I'm going to move one of the 1-step unit out, and the tank will be left in there with the 2-step unit. And then I'm going to move the HQ to there, I think. Yeah, so right, that guy's not going to be moving. HQ is, and then this 1-step unit here is probably going to be moving, but that would be a paid for action. Okay, I mean, is there any point moving him at all then? He's going to get attacked and counter-attack, isn't he? Yeah. I'll come back to that stuff. Let's move this along here then. Let's take advantage of this bit that we spoke about. That still a little bit. I was still a little bit unsure. I know, like Hal mentioned, you're trying to make things harder for yourself. I mean, the game's hard enough. You know, me trying to suggest that it's not so much that. It's like that hex, and that hex are the only hexes on the map beside the position hex that do not have field of fire. There, and there. That's the only hexes on the map. That are beach hexes, you know, that are hexes that we can move into, that are adjacent to position hex. And I mean, I suppose I just wanted to double check that it's not a mistake, that maybe somebody's like not noticed this for. I mean, you would think so, but I remember mentioning something And Mr. Butterfield came, I don't know which game it was, and he came back and says, God, this game's been out for so many years and that's not once been brought to my attention. I can't remember what it was. And to be honest, I'm not even sure if it was me that spotted it. I think it was somebody else. And I was just bringing it up because I'd seen... So, I mean, these things can. Sometimes they can just be missed. It's a sort of remote sort of part. I mean... You know, you would think somebody's probably noticed it before, but I don't think there's another hex on the map that's adjacent to a Japanese position hex that does not have a field of fire dot. I can't see any at all. No. I mean, unless they're water hexes, like. But so yeah. So this is going in here, and. What was... I'm just going to try and take that myself. Or was I going to... I can't remember. And then I wanted to move this to here so that he was ready to go in there. Something like that. And then I can move... What is this one? Yeah, that's got 5 strength. That's only got 3. So I think it was this. I wanted to go 1, 2 into there. And then both of these can move into there next... Well, if there's a next turn. I suppose maybe just move this guy up into there then. Because if this does turn out to be something, then I can maybe move along there and allow him to command for some extra support. And then, I think there's 2 heroes in here. Oh, this one's got range. Oh yeah, we had a plan for that as well. Oh, the plan for that was to go to there. Well, actually, or there. I suppose I was going there because I can move to there from there. And what about the other? Is the other unit going to sit tight then? I think the other one's just a one-stepper now. Yeah. So... Is it better maybe moving that range guy... to here so he can then go to there maybe? Is that going to be better than firing from there? Well, it's a wee bit more away from that. In fact, no, yeah, it is better because that is at the moment sitting in Brown's field of fire, the Brown tank. So yeah, so I'm going to move that into there because we're not ready, and it's next turn. I'm going to move these into position. And then we're going to have an attack. Well, like I say, if that next turn ever materialises. It's unlikely, I think. Right, more. Well, I think I'm probably leaving that tank there as well then, aren't we? Or was it not? The other hope was to get this tank up to position that... Well, it needs to be in command and in range of that. That's fine, so that's an action, isn't it? Yeah, this only has a range of 1. I think I just want to leave that there then, do I? Yeah, I think I just want to leave that tank there, because he could support the attack on that as well. Next turn. What else is that? Engineer. Yeah, just leave that there. I mean, whether these are going to... Yeah, so I think... yeah, that's an action. You know what, though, Grant? You know... Well, maybe not. I can see... Let's come back to that. Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3. He's in range, actually, to get a free action. Remember that? 7-1's out to 3 range now. 1, 2... Well, he's a freebie anyway. Like, he's not getting an action. And in fact, I definitely want to give him an action because he can take A19. So he's definitely, because he's the only one that can do it. Because this would be moving into the jungle, the jungle road that's not from a road. So I think he's the only one that can make it. So he's getting an action to go 1 along the road through the jungle, and then another point movement 2 into A19. I'm pretty sure that's okay because his first move is along the road, which doesn't have to stop, and then his second move has to stop because it's moving into the jungle that's not connected by the road. Okay, that's disruption removal. So is that under there? So is that this guy? So I've got this guy, and yeah, you could do with moving him somewhere. Maybe you should move onto that road as well, because that would be then 1, 2, 3. No. Is this? I want to say this is ranged as well, is it not? Is this the one that was ranged? But I think it is. Yeah, but he can't fire on that. Well, that was my take on it because this is a forest. A jungle hex. I mean, I think it is still classed as that. There's definitely a bit of jungle in the hex. Just, it sort of feels like you should be able to fire through there, but, you know. Yeah, so I'd like to have moved him into here, but obviously I can't. So he's the other range one. Well, hang on, if you're moving him on the road, remember, you don't want to leave that yellow position empty, Grant. You've got this guy here, who's a bit of a wimp as well, so yeah, everybody's a bit of a wimp. Yeah, I was thinking there, probably want this guy to move into here. There's 2 units in here, there's only 1 in here, so probably want to move him into there, so that, but then that concentrate this, makes that concentrated target, and Blue Steady fires into here still. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to make that guy's life easier for hitting us. So, thing is, I'll be able to garrison that next turn, but I can't empty it just now. Oh, I'll be able to garrison that next turn as well. Ooh. If I move to... Oh, we've got the eye action out though as well now, Grant, so you don't want to leave daft things where they could draw a yellow eye and... what is it again? Infiltrate into the hex. Well, this guy, he can't go there. Well, he can go there. He can't go there. But I don't want to put him there. So I think it means I'm probably just going to put him here then. He's still within 3. He's still in command. I really like to put that up there. And I could... And like I say, we're going to... Thing is, this could move on as well though, Grant. This could move on to the road. Here. Which means that you really need to leave that. Could I take a chance? If we... Well, I could take a chance with the yellow eye. Mind you, they're getting 2... They're getting 2 card draws next turn. So if I put this here... And let's just say I put that there. Is this in Japanese communication? Now that's 3 steps. They count, don't they? Yeah. So no, 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 yes, yes. So you could move. You could trace into here, but I don't think into there because that's 3 steps as well. Good. Well, thing is, you're saying that's 3 steps just now, Grant. If this assaults, you know. It's probably silly doing this, isn't it? You'd be able to trace down there. You'd be able to trace into there though, and then there, and then I don't think he's going to get through there though, is he? No, because is that not where we put that tank? I think it would be safe. But here's the other possibility. This could redeploy into there as well. That's the other way, because it doesn't matter about communication there. That's silly. I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do it. One, two. I was going to say, can I not put the unit up there? But then he's not going to be in command. That's probably silly as well. Just leave them. Just leave them where they are. Thing was, I moved this guy onto the road and he's now out of command. Whereas, if I put this guy onto the road, he's still got a free action, and then I can move that into there, and he's still in command. It sort of makes more sense, that, doesn't it? And then this guy can move 1, 2, 3 down the road next turn. But then this guy would have been in here. One, yeah, he's not going to do any of that nonsense anyway. No, I think that's better, maybe. Whatever, Grant, whatever. Right, I've got 2 actions left. I think one was talked about here, wasn't it? And one was talked about for this tank. I think I'm leaving that. This tank, I'm just going to leave that. Well, this HQ is going to bump up to 2 next turn, so why not? Couldn't you put that tank into there so that it could at least have a barrage attempt on that maybe next turn? Because it's out of range, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 away there. So free action to move that tank there. Well, actually, hold on. Can that tank can go in there? Yeah, and then if there is a next turn again, like I keep saying, because that would then allow this to move away, and then that could then take over that, and this, because this would be garrisoned, and then it was that. Okay. I don't think this is much. There's 2 steps. I don't know what, was he meant to be going that way or this way? Who knows? I don't know. The flame shower, what's that? It's just 3 strength. It's in buildings though. That's 6. So you need 6 strength, demolitions, and flame shower. That's machine gun bazooka. That guy's got demolitions. He was just 1 step, wasn't he? I think so. Does he have demolitions? I mean, I'm not going to go up there until we're barraged anyway. But that makes more sense putting that there. Whatever. Right, I'm moving this along as well. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move that one there as well. No, I can't do that. I'm thinking it's a hero. Sorry. I must be thinking they're both heroes. Damn. Let me put this back a second. That was right, wasn't it? Yeah, this guy would have demolitions if he was adjacent. It's just that obviously, so that stack would have the firepower though. That's 5 against 6, Grant. So you need, but you're putting a tank in there as well. And you said you weren't going to move up to it until you disrupted it anyway. And this is all probably, none of this is probably going to happen anyway. So I guess what I was maybe thinking there was leave that guy there, make that move with that guy, and then put this 1, 2, 3 down the road, move the tank 1, 2 into here. And now that tank's in range of that, and It's not in command at the moment, but it will be before the next US action phase. Well. And then this tank, I need to give an action, yeah. And I want that to be within 6 of that, and still in command. One, two, three. I think probably just there would be fine. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then the final action. Right, hang on. Let's get this guy. He's got a free action. He's on command. Well, he's want to head that way. So 1, 2, 3. That's fine. He's eventually got off the beach, but he had to wait till he got hit before he got off the beach. Well, he just kept being useful. That was the problem. Right, and I think the last action is to move this guy just back with us, I think that's what I was thinking. Is that right? So 1, 2, just keep these two together. I mean, and then move the HQ into there. I kind of think that's sort of that. So he's not moving. These aren't moving. And these are going to be in command next turn as well. And that tank will. I've done the stuff here. I mean, I think he's probably dead anyway. I don't think it matters if I move him back or not. Well, aren't you better moving him back if for some miracle that he survives? Yeah, I can't see that. Well, hold on. If it needs to be within 3, if I move him to there, then that's going to be within 3 as well. He's already going to get us attacked by that and that. Grant, that's going to be... But I think what I'm saying is if I put him here, he's not within 3 of that guy. That's probably irrelevant, isn't it? But... okay, I think I'm done. What have we got? 33 minutes that took. I'll probably just do this as a short part, I think. I don't think I want to move anything else. I thought again about moving this up to here, because I figured this would not be in communication. I don't think it could trace communication, but you know what? I've moved things about now, so maybe it could. Because it could go... Yeah, it could trace communication. Yeah, I'm not going to do that anyway. I don't think... I mean, I left that guy there with the thought of maybe getting up to this to attack it, but that's not going to be for a while yet anyway, and probably not going to be happening at all anyway. So I think that's that. Yeah, so I've got a couple of disruption removal. That undisrupts. So does that. And there's a guy under here as well. Is going to undisrupt. I'll put the engineer down the bottom. Was there any more? No, I don't think so. I think that was that. Right, okay, I'll straighten everybody up and we can move on. Right, I think that's everybody straightened up. So we'll just move on to the next turn. I'm assuming the last turn. So we'll get rid of all these cards. Yeah, we're shuffling up the deck. In fact, I'll get them put together while I remember. Phase marker goes back. We are moving into turn 13, which is the night turn. Overnight turn. Oh, stop. I forgot, and it was only when I was watching Martin's. Oh well, you know what? I've got to set it up now, so we'll find out. Oh well, that'll kill some more time as well. We need to have scored so many points just now, shouldn't we? Because this is turn 12. Now, where do we find that? Winning and losing the 15th. No. Winning and losing the Peleliu assault scenario. May end at the conclusion of turn 12. If your invasion is going especially well, well, that's not going to happen. Or poorly, well, that might happen. I'd like to think not, but I haven't really been looking at the points that I've got, so it might. I want to say we need 10. That was the one that was reduced, was it? So, upon completing turn 12, determine which Japanese positions you have secured as defined in 15.2. You win by securing all 13 positions. Nah, I'm not doing that. You lose if you have secured less than 12. Now, this is me reading out of the rulebook, so that's wrong. If you do not win or lose, the scenario continues to turn 24, right? So I need adjustments where victory check at turn 12, you lose a scenario decisive if you've secured less than 10 position hexes. And secured, remember, it's only hexes that have intense fire into them that wouldn't be secured. Yeah, that's right. So we need to have it occupied in US communication, and as long as there's only steady fire from a Japanese position. Secured. Come on, where are you? I think this will tell me further back, actually. Oh no, hang on. No, it's here. A position is secure if all three of these requirements are met. The position hex is occupied by a US unit or garrison. All position hexes projecting an intense field of fire into that hex are also occupied by US units or garrisons. US communication can be traced from the position. Okay, so, and that was the adjustment was this game clearly must have been completely impossible to win before. It surely could not have been won. I mean, yeah. Anyway, okay. Right, I'm still shuffling away at the deck here, just to. Okay, deck's had enough shuffling. Right, let's see if we've got 10 positions then. Hang on a sec. Okay. Do we have this? Now, I was going to say yes, but this blue fires into here, so as long as we can trace communication through there, into there, that's fine, right. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. I'm just going to go along that way, I think. 5. 6. The blue position here, I think. So yeah, that's 6. And there's nothing. They can trace. What's these tanks? Eh? Yeah, they're getting along. That brown one's getting along as far as they are actually. But I can go down this side. And that yellow doesn't fire in. So what was that 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're going to be fine. Ooh, well, actually. 9. This is surely 1. 10, because I think this is still. Yeah, 11. It can trace there, because blue's firing into there. So that's 11. I think that might be it. And hold on. No, stop that. Is this not okay? Yellow steady firing into there. So, but I can trace communication through there now and away down the beach. That's 12. I think that'll be 13 actually. Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 13 I'm counting. 13. So we're okay to carry on. But remember, to win the game, you need 40. 40. Have we got any? No, we've not, have we? These are all A's and B's, aren't they? I don't know if they count at the moment for this double situation or not. I think that's only in the final count up. But I mean, having this right now for the end game scoring would count as 2 points rather than 1 because it's a D position. But I don't think this happens now. But we've not got any of them anyway. Suppose we're closing in on that one. That's the one A anyway. Right. Okay, well, we can carry on, so that's fine. So we will move on to turn 13. So I'm pretty sure it will be the last turn. And if even not, I feel like I'm weakened enough that sort of should say I should just chuck the towel in anyway. I suppose it would be nice to get through onto turn 14 because the last time we failed and at turn 13, but that's probably... I suppose I maybe should have spent more time thinking, right, this could be 2 catastrophic losses if they both get taken out. But I'm not going to go looking through everything, you know. I want to say is I think that's why I moved these guys back a little bit, because these are only 1 steps. I mean, he's not going to count as catastrophic loss. He's probably going to die, but he's not going to count as catastrophic loss. So, anyway, right, okay. Deck's been shuffled. Phase marker moved on. Turn marker moved on. Catastrophic loss goes up to 26 now, and we're sitting at 23. So, we can only take 2 more catastrophic losses in the overnight turn. No more than 2. So, good luck with that, Grant. Right, I will come back and we'll finish that off. Maybe tomorrow, actually, because I've got a couple of days off Wednesday, Thursday, so I was hoping to maybe try and get something new set up. Oh, what I did get was, I was contemplating putting Space Corp. It's a John Barfield game, but not a war game. And I decided, well, if you're going to play it, I went and got this. I've been swithering about getting it for a while. This is the expansion for it. I mean, I looked over it. I looked at some reviews. I'd asked Martin about it a while back, and he says it is a good addition to the game. But he wasn't so sure about the solo side of it. And to be honest, the whole solo side of Space Corp, it's nice and simple to operate, but I'm not sure what his big comment at the time was. I'll maybe bring that comment out. Was it? It was it could be very swingy, and yeah, I remember that as well. I want to say I must have kept track of the few scores when I played it. Yeah, it could just the bot could just go off and score loads and loads of points, and you get left behind. Or in that last game I played, I was annoyed that I was way ahead of the bot. Actually, somebody, who was that now? Oh damn, Andrew. Yeah, I've not replied to that yet. Pointed out that I scored the bot, gave them extra points at the end that they shouldn't have got. I counted it wrong, and I'm pretty sure he was right. I've not looked back on it, but I'm pretty sure he was right. Anyway, I was saying that I was maybe complaining that the bot had been too easy, and here's me saying, well, the bot can just go ahead with that one, and it's not so much that, just games like that where it just scores loads of points all at one, just out of the blue sort of thing. Although I did watch a playthrough of the one-stop co-op shop guy, Colin, playing Space Corp with the expansion, and it was a pretty close looking game actually. It stayed close all the way around, so I'm wondering if adding the ventures bit might maybe balance it out a little bit better, or not have that swinginess. But I think Martin's comment was regarding the expansion as well. But anyway, I'm gonna have it's fun as well. It's a fun game to play. So, I'm probably going to set that up, and then I don't know here. Combat's sitting there. I'm wondering, and then just watching some of the video footage. I got to say, it was sort of just not it's telling me, oh, get that set up, Grant. Like that, it wasn't really doing that to me. But what were the other ones I said? Atlantic Chase, Labyrinth, that give us victories, which I keep talking about. But yeah, but I've actually been reading through the rules for combat again, so I think I could get it up and running pretty reasonably easily. So I'll probably just go with that, I think. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. It was just. I probably shouldn't do the first mission then. I probably should do, but I'm a bit of a one that does that. Where will we start? I'm not going to jump in and play mission 3 when I could start on mission 1. Anyway, okay, I've dragged that on long enough. I'll hopefully, if I get the chance, get back tomorrow and get this finished, I think. And we can clear the table and, yeah, do something different. Okay, back tomorrow. Cheers.